Yeah, this message is this message is near misses or near miss encounters. And I was with a friend. We were going to the city. We were at Liverpool Street at the time of this encounter, where the person's an unbeliever. But I was saying to the person that, about the prophetic and God's real and stuff like that, and the person didn't really to believe. But at the end of the day, I was feeling something, and something was kicking off in London. I think it was opposite Liverpool Street. It was Tower Bridge or one of them. Some kind of thing was going on. And anyway, this message is to do with that. But Isaiah 57 verse 20 says, "But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt." And when September 11 happened and 7/7 happened, it was a near miss for me, because I went through Westminster while King's Cross had their thing going on. And I was working in the building trade. I was a supervisor in the building trade. And there was a man called DJ Whoops. And DJ Whoops is the man that he had to go and phone home. He had to phone home because somebody who was on the 7th floor of the Twin Towers was a relative of his. So it affected us. Like, I went into the canteen and this was on the radio. So it was a shock for me even to hear about this, and to explain it to the crowd. Who I was a supervisor in the building trade, and I had to explain to them that this is actually happening. And the thing is that wicked people are wicked. So at the end of the day, you just got to be on your ball, and you got to try to be careful of the near misses that happen around in the world. And I picked it up on my spiritual radar through the prophetic, that this was actually happening. Of the what was going to happen next. And yeah, I picked it up. But the person beside me, who is an unbeliever, didn't understand. But I was saying that something's eerie in the atmosphere, something's about to happen. And then by the time we got home, we watched the news, and something happened. So it was around that time, we was at Liverpool Street, and opposite, one of the bridges, it had a terrorist on it, and they were doing something, and that happened as well. So we thank God for the prophetic. We thank God for signs, wonders, miracles. We thank God for impressions that He gives, because He gives a lot of impressions, and sometimes you got to have those impressions that the Lord would give. Amen. So you have to understand that God works in various different ways, and you have to understand that the prophetic is real, and join hands with people